Let's take a look at the lesson, Customary Units of Length with 3 numbers. So the question is, there are 3 climbing routes on Mount Andrew. Route Emily is 8 yards taller than Route Isabel, and Route Gavin is 9 yards taller than Route Emily. If the shortest route is 3 yards tall, then how tall is Route Gavin? All right, so we know that Route Emily is 8 yards taller than Route Isabel, and Route Gavin is 9 yards taller than Route Emily. And if the shortest route is 3 yards tall, then how tall is Route Gavin? All right, so we know that Route Emily is 8 yards taller than Route Isabel. So if we have here, this can be Emily's, and this can be Isabel. All right, Emily and Isabel, and this difference will be 8 yards, because we know that Route Emily is 8 yards taller than Route Isabel. Route Gavin is 9 yards taller than Route Emily, so this one's going to be really tall because this one is G for Gavin, and that is 9 yards taller than Route Emily. So we know 9 yards taller than Route Emily. Good. All right, so if the shortest route is 3 yards tall, then how tall is Route Gavin? Okay, so which one is the shortest? Yes, Isabel. So if we know that Isabel's is 3 yards, now we have more information we can work with. All right, we know that Isabel's is 3 yards and Emily is 8 yards taller than Isabel's. So it would be 8 plus the 3. So Emily's would be 8 plus 3. And I know 8 plus 3 more is 8, 9, 10, 11. So Emily's is 11 yards. So we know that Isabel is 3 yards. Emily is the 3 plus 8, which was 11 yards. And now they said, if the shortest route is 3 yards tall, then how tall is Route Gavin? Well, we know that Route Gavin is 9 yards taller than Route Emily. So if Route Emily is 11 and Gavin is 9 yards taller, we know that Gavin is 11 plus 9. So if we have 11 and we add 9, let's see how much that is. So we have 11 plus, I'm going to make 9 dots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 11, now let's count on. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So Route Gavin is 20 yards. So they asked us, then how tall is Route Gavin? Route Gavin is 20 yards. Great, so we're going to type 20. Okay, there are 3 climbing routes on Mount Michael. Route Joshua is 6 yards taller than Route Brianna. And Route Sarah is 3 yards taller than Route Joshua. If the shortest route is 3 yards tall, then how tall is Route Sarah? All right, we know that Route Joshua is 6 yards taller than Route Brianna. So I'm going to draw a line. This can be Route Brianna. And we know that Route Joshua is 6 yards taller, so we're going to make a line that is taller. And this can be Route Joshua. We know that this amount is 6 yards taller. All right. Then we know that Route Sarah is 3 yards taller than Route Joshua, so it needs to be 3 yards taller than Route Joshua. So let's do that. All right, we know that, oops, there we go. Those can be about even. Okay, and this was Route Sarah. and this was those 3 yards taller. Okay, so they said if the shortest route is 3 yards tall, then how tall is Route Sarah? So if the shortest route, which I can see is this one here, this one's Brianna's. So this is 3 yards. Good. They want to know how tall Route Sarah is. So we know that first, Route Joshua is 6 yards taller than Route Brianna. So we're going to do 3 plus 6. 3 plus 6 is equal to a number. Well, I know that 4 plus 6 is one of our 10s, so 3 plus 6 must be 9. So I know that Brianna's route is 3 yards. And we just found that Joshua's route is 9 yards. Now we need to find how tall Sarah's route is. Well, if we know that Joshua's route is 9 yards, we know that Sarah's route is 3 more yards than that. So we are going to do 9 plus 3. All right, so if we have 9, let's count up 3 more. 1, 2, 3. So 9, 10, 11, 12. So Sarah's route is 12 yards. Great job, 12 yards. All right, Diana is measuring things around the house. She finds out that the dinner table is 6 feet longer than the coffee table, which is 3 feet longer than the bed. If the bed is 6 feet long, how long is the dinner table? Okay, so now we're doing length, so we know that the bed is 6 feet long. So let's do that first. Bed is 6 feet. We know that for sure. They said that, let's see, the dinner table is 6 feet longer than the coffee table, which is 3 feet longer than the bed. So we know the coffee table is 3 feet longer than the bed. So let's do coffee table here and make it 3 feet taller than the bed. 3 feet taller. So I know that the coffee table, I'll do C for coffee table, is 6 plus 3. So I know C will be whatever 6 plus 3 is equal to. Well, I know 6 plus 4 is one of my 10s, so 6 plus 3 is one less than that, which is 9. So my coffee table is equal to 9 feet. We know that the bed is equal to 6 feet. And then we know, let's see, she finds out that the dinner table is 6 feet longer than the coffee table. So we're going to draw the dinner table, and it is going to be 6 feet longer than the coffee table. So we would do 6 feet taller. So if we know the coffee table is 9 feet and the dinner table, we'll do D for dinner table, is 6 feet longer, we know we need to do 9 plus 6. Well, I know that 10 plus 6 is 16, so 9 plus 6 is one less, which is 15. So that would be 15 feet. Great, so our answer is 15 feet because they asked how long is the dinner table. All right, Isabel has an assignment to figure out how tall the 3 tallest skyscrapers in her city are. If one building is 4 hectometers tall, the second is 3 hectometers tall, and the third building is 16 hectometers tall, how much taller is the tallest building than the combined height of the other 2 buildings? So let's see. Isabel has an assignment to figure out how tall the 3 tallest skyscrapers in her city are. If one building is 4 hectometers tall, the second is 3 hectometers tall, and the third building is 16 hectometers tall, how much taller is the tallest building than the combined height of the other 2 buildings? So which of these is the tallest, 4, 3, or 16? Yeah, 16 is definitely the tallest. So let's draw this one, which is 16 hectometers. Okay, and then we know that one of the buildings is 4. And one of the buildings is 3. Okay, so we know that one is 3, one is 4, and one is 16. They said, how much taller is the tallest building than the combined height of the other two buildings? Well, we need to combine the height of these two buildings because we know these are shorter. So 4 plus 3 is equal to a number. Well, I know 3 plus 3 is 6, so 4 plus 3 is just one more than that, which is 7. So now we know that the combined height is 7. How much taller is this than the combined height? Well, we can check. We can subtract. We can say 16 take away 7, which is the combined height, will leave us with how much taller it is. That's like if we drew the 7 here and we said, okay, we're taking away this 7 so that we can figure out what this amount is. So let's see what that amount is. If we have 16 minus 7, so we can do 16 dots, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 minus 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, how many are left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it is 9 hectometers. All right, so we would write 9. All right, the next question says, marine biologists have been measuring giant squids since they found out they existed. The first largest giant squid was 3 feet long. The second largest giant squid was 5 feet long. The current largest squid is 17 feet long. How much larger is the current largest squid than the combined length of the first 2 largest squids? So marine biologists have been measuring giant squids since they found out they existed. The first largest giant squid was 3 feet long. The second largest giant squid was 5 feet long, and the current largest squid is 17 feet long. So let's draw our 3, our 5, and our 17. That is a big squid. So we know the whole length of each of these. This one's 3, this one's 5, and this one's 17. How much larger is the current largest squid, this one, 17, than the combined length of the first 2 largest squids? So 5 plus 3 would give us the combined length. So 5, 6, 7, 8, that is 5 plus 3 is 8. And we know that that is the combined length. Now we want to know how much taller. We want to know what this is. So we are going to take away the 5 plus 3, the 8 here, to find out what the difference is. So 17 minus 8 is equal to a number. Well, I know that 17 minus 7 would be 10, so I'm going to take away one more, which would be 9. So the answer is 9. So 9 feet. Okay, marine biologists have been measuring giant squid since they found out they existed. The first largest giant squid was 2 feet long. The second largest giant squid was 5 feet long. The current largest squid is 10 feet long. How much larger is the current largest squid than the combined length of the first 2 largest squids? All right, so we know the first is 2 feet long. We know the other is 5 feet long. And we know that the new tallest is 10 feet long. All right, how much taller is the current tallest than the combined length of the other 2? So we need to do 5 plus 2 is equal to a number, because we're going to combine these first. So 5, 6, 7. All right, so we know that the combined length is 7. And then we need to subtract that 7 to figure out what this extra is. All right, there's my question mark. Okay, so I see that we have 10 feet minus the 7 of the combined will give us how much taller it is. So 10 minus 7. Let's draw 10 circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And let's take away 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We are left with 1, 2, 3. So it is 3 feet longer. This one says, Julia has 13 feet of ribbon. If Julia uses 4 feet of ribbon wrapping one present and 2 feet of ribbon wrapping a second present, how much ribbon does Julia have left? All right, so we know that Julia has 13 feet of ribbon. This whole thing can be 13. But then we know that she uses up 4 feet to wrap a present. So we would need to take off 4 feet. But then she uses 2 more feet to wrap another present. So here's 4 feet that she used and 2 feet that she used. So all she has left is this. We need to figure out how much that is because it's not 13 anymore. So what we could do is we could draw circles to represent the feet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 feet. All right, she uses 4 to wrap one present. Let's cross off 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Brilliant. But now she uses 2 more feet wrapping a second present. 1, 2. How many does she have left? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 feet left. So this isn't 13 anymore. The whole thing is 13, but this right here is just 7. This distance here. Great work. 7. At school, there is a competition for who can grow the tallest bean plant. Mackenzie's plant is 2 inches tall. Noah's plant is 1 inch tall. If Zoe's plant is 6 inches tall, how much taller is Zoe's plant than the combined height of the other two? So we know that Noah's plant is 1 inch. So this height is 1 inch. This is Mackenzie's. This is Mackenzie's. This is Noah's. Her combined height is 2 inches for her plant. And then we know that Zoe's is 6 inches. Wow, hers got tall. 6. All right. This is Zoe's. So now we can see how much taller Zoe's plant is than the combined height. So we're going to combine these first. 2 plus 1. I know 2 plus 1 is 3 because it's just 1 more than 2. So we're wondering how much taller Mackenzie's is than the combined height. Well, we know that we're going to have to take away 3 because we already know that's the combined height. We want to find out what this extra is. So 6 take away 3 is equal to a number. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 take away 1, 2, 3. That is 1, 2, 3 left. So hers is 3 inches taller. This one says, the distance from Ella's house to the school is 7 miles shorter than Jackson's distance, which is 11 miles long. Whose distance from their home to the school is greater? Well, we know that Jackson's distance is 11 miles long. And we know that the distance from Ella's house to the school is 7 miles shorter. So we know it's going to be 7 less than Jackson's. So whose distance from their home to the school is greater? Well, I would say Jackson's for sure because his is 11 miles and we know that hers is shorter. All right, last they say, at the hobby store, Andrew is looking at model cars. The white car is 12 feet long. The silver car is 6 feet shorter than the white car. Which car is longer? Well, we know that the white car is 12 feet long. And we know that the silver car is 6 feet shorter. So if we started here and went back 6 feet, we'd be taking away 6 from 12 to find out what this distance is. Without even subtracting, I know that the silver car is going to be shorter. So which car is longer? It would be the white car. Amazing work today, my friends.